Well, thank you so much for having us.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Your office is beautiful. We're super excited to be here. I just have a couple questions to ask you about starting your new position here, which is super awesome. You're the 8th president, COD, as of July 1st. So it's official. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome. We are so excited to have you. What were your first impressions of the college and the community when you first got here?
Yeah, so first of all, thank you for having me for this conversation. As I mentioned, one of the most interesting part of my role is to talk to students. So I'm very excited you are here. So please come often. Okay. It has been a wonderful experience. And College DuPage is not a new place for me. Some of you may know that I attended a class here. My two sons out of three, they attended COD, College DuPage. Several relatives, my brother and their kids attended COD. So it's a long-term relationship. That's why COD is very close to my heart. And I used to live in this area, and before I moved to Houston in 2017. So I'm very familiar with the community. I'm very familiar with the college, its offering, and tremendous reputation it has in the region. As far as my experience, I started July 1st. And I can tell you every day I learned something exciting. I learned about student success here, our programs, learn about faculty members who are dedicated, staff members who are committed to student services. So I would say every day I get more and more excitement, I would say. So it's a wonderful experience.
That's wonderful. So your professional path includes both corporate and higher education leadership. Like you said, you worked at Houston for a pretty long time, across multiple states. So what drew you back to College of DuPage at this point in your career particularly?
So there was always a desire to come back home. So I work in Houston, which is a huge city, and I was fortunate to serve a very diverse community. People from different backgrounds and different students from different level of preparation, different motivation, reason for coming to the college, part-time, full-time. So I think I served the community very well. And now the time came when there was a desire to go back to home, go back to my roots. We have, between me and my family, as I mentioned before, we have many friends here. We were part of different civic clubs here. So, of course, there's a desire to come back. And the other reason is this is not another job for me. It is just another chapter of my mission to help support students and help others.
That's wonderful. You've spoken about how COD is a national leader among community colleges. What qualities do you think set COD apart, and where do you hope to take it next during your tenure?
I think one of the things that comes to my mind right now is the programs, the academic programs. And when I use the word academic programs, I mean both general education programs and workforce programs and continuing education programs. So COD is a comprehensive community college. We have transfer programs, we have workforce programs, we have continuing ed, we have short-term programs, and we serve the local employers very well, and we are very connected. I have never heard anything from any employer because I used to live here, as you know that, and I was also serve as a provost and president at other community college in Illinois. I've never heard anything that sparked my attention as a president now. So I think College DuPage is well placed, and it is well placed because of the size of its impact. We serve thousands of students every year. Faculty members we are very lucky. We have best in class faculty on our campus, staff, all possible resources you can imagine as a community college students we have here.
That's awesome. Wonderful. So over your time in your leadership positions, you heavily focused on innovation, artificial intelligence, and a lot of immersive learning. How do you see up-and-coming technology playing more of a role at COD?
So, I spent last 2 years more intensely in artificial intelligence and metaverse and immersive learning, 3D, and these are all hot terms. But that has not been my core focus. My core focus is enhancing student experience at the college, which means when you start your journey as a prospective student to graduation, that has been my focus. And for last 20 more plus years, I've been deeply engaged in conversation with my peers, with legislators at the national level, local level, how to improve our resource base, and providing more support to our students. That has been my focus. So this technology thing is like 3% of my total work. But because we are in 21st century, everybody talks about AI. So some of these features, they pop out. But I believe that technology is changing a lot of different things, as you know that. You can imagine when I wake up this morning, I check my email first, right? And then I respond certain text messages. Then I put the address, because I had to stop between COD and the destination I want to go using Google Map. And then after that, I order a mobile order to Starbucks. I stop by Starbucks, right? And then I put my map from there to get to the college page. You can see my reliance on, my dependence on a cell phone, which is technology, right? Or AI, because Google Map is AI. So artificial intelligence and these technologies are shaping our lives. And for us as a community college, most important thing is how they're shaping the job market. How can we prepare our students so they can be successful in AI-led economy? So this is a collaboration between faculty, staff, administration, tech companies. When I was in Houston, I had an excellent opportunity working with faculty and tech companies to bring resources for students, companies like Johnson Control, Siemens. We partnered with Intel, and we launched, I think, the first program in artificial intelligence, baccalaureate degree. So it is just to prepare students in response to the market.
That's great. Do you think that that's going to impact some of the policies here at COD regarding AI and different technologies?
Actually, what we teach in the classroom, actually faculty knows better than anybody else, right? This is their choice, what kind of technology they think best fit for their students. So we are here to provide any resource if it comes from faculty and staff. However, there are some low-hanging fruits, especially our processes, business processes, which are meant to provide services to students and also our staff members, staff and faculty and all of us. So, for example, if I submit my requisition for buying some stuff, right? I want to get a response pretty quick, right? I want to get this stuff, if it is in the budget, pretty quick. I don't want to wait for 25 days. So these are the potential areas, I would say, on administrative side, where these new technologies can expedite the processes, and so less frustration for students, less frustration for employees at COD. probably that would be a good starting point to look into technology integration, like AI, in our business administrative processes, I would say.
Yeah, that's great. We're working with the technology. Wonderful. So equity and access have also been central to your work throughout your career. How will these values shape your presidency here at COD?
So if you go back to, let me share my story. As an immigrant, I fully understand the challenges that new immigrants experience here. I see diversity as one of the key values of higher education, right? Because we create knowledge, we learn about new things, and in order to enrich our learning, we need to rely on multiple perspectives, which cannot be possible without having diverse people in the room, right? But diversity is not enough. Having people is not enough. Having people on the seat on decision making is the goal, which is inclusion. Uh, as you know that in community colleges, we have students from different backgrounds, first generation college going students, historically underserved student population, undocumented students, women, and students with some kind of disability, right? Our veterans who serve our country for us, sacrificing their lives. So we are our mission is to provide them access. Not only access. Access is not enough. Success is the goal, right? What kind of condition we can create to make them successful at College to Page? What kind of resources we can provide? What kind of information we share with them to make them a successful graduate, develop them not only for a career, but also as a citizen, but also as a whole person, right? Like cognitive development and emotional development, all kind of development. When they leave College to Page, they are not only a graduate, ready for job, but also engaged citizen who can participate in our democratic process, participate in global challenges we have, such as climate change and others. So this is, in my opinion, this is the success.
Wonderful. Some faculty that we've spoken to previously have mentioned that they would like to see the number of full-time faculty increase. Is this something that you are looking into to address during your tenure?
I will definitely look into this. I think having full-time faculty member is always helpful in terms of because they participate in a lot of, not only in teaching, but also on different activities, right? Like they serve on committees, they serve on shared governance structure, they participate in college events, right? And they have established office hours and many, many things. So full-time faculty members are critical to the success of any college, I would say. It's not only College to Page. Our adjunct faculty members are equally important. Their job requirements are a little different. Sometimes they come for one class or for two classes based on their other responsibilities and other professional commitments. So it is always critical to keep a fine balance between the two. But I agree with you, in order to have robustness or vitality of the programs, academic programs, we need full-time faculty members.
For sure. Earlier this year, the classified staff had set to unionize. What are your thoughts on this growing union that are happening across campus?
I would say, as a new person, I do not know much about this. However, in principle, I support this movement. This is their right to go for collective bargaining. I think this is one of the ways to represent their members, one voice. And we just want to make sure uh, all all of us, all of our employees, of course, students are. This is always on our mission uh, list. All of our employees are flourish. Every voice is heard, and every person has uh, feels that he or she has some impact on the college, and everybody has impact on the college. Every employee at COD has direct or indirect impact on what we do on a daily basis. So I I appreciate uh, classified members and support. Like I said, we want to have a very supportive environment for all.
Yay, wonderful. All right. What does student success look like to you? And how can students expect to see that reflected here at COD?
You know, there are multiple ways to define what is student success, right? In my opinion, student success is uh, success of a student as a whole, as I explained before, not only for career and professional development, but also as a citizen, right? So, and different students come to community college and COD with, for different reasons, right? Like for example, as you know that some of you want to complete a certificate program. Some of you want to go to the university 4 year, right? We have hundreds and thousands of students in continuing ed, right? They just want to gain some skills and go to the job market or come to the college for college credit bearing courses, right? Uh, this morning I went to our Homeland Security building, and I was so amazed the job they have been doing, right? So what I learned is in one semester or 40 hours in total, they prepare 911 operators. And these students are ready for Illinois certification, and they can join the force, law enforcement agencies and force pretty quickly. So some people come with this kind of reason. So we are here for, I would say, all kind of students here, from adult basic education, ESL, uh, transfer program, workforce program, continuing ed. So the success is determined by how your expectation are fulfilled, right? So I can talk about student success for all day, right?
For sure. Love the passion. It's wonderful. Is there anything else regarding the questions that you would like to add? Because I have a fun little rapid fire round getting to know you.
Okay.
If you're ready for it.
No, I'm ready for the fun thing.
All right. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, cool. What is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Vanilla.
Vanilla.
Yeah, vanilla.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Creamer or no creamer in your coffee?
I use unsweetened creamer, sometimes oat milk.
Nice. Do you have a favorite spot on campus so far?
I cannot say that because I only toured probably 1/3 of the campus, so it's not fair to say that.
Fair enough. Do you have a favorite book or a book that you're reading currently?
I'm reading so many books, I don't know which one, because whenever somebody recommend me any book, I just start reading. So I'm reading a book on digital divide by J. Van Dyck. He's from Netherlands. He's a great author, and I'm reading about some of the equity gap because of AI. So I received yesterday. I received the book from Amazon. Again, name is Digital Divide. I also read some fictions, but mostly non-fiction. books. So this is the book I'm reading right now, and uh, there are several books. I don't know which one.
I understand. I would be very overwhelmed with that question as well.
Yeah.
Dream travel destination.
I travel a lot, different parts of the world. I like. I went to Spain 2 years ago. This was part of a scholarship program, and actually, I went to Madrid, and I travel all these small historical cities like Cordoba and other cities. I like that very much. I also every 2-3 years I go to Paris. I love the museums, the history, the culture, and this year I may not have time to go this year, but my initial plan was before I joined COD to go to Athens. I've been there before, but I want to go. So I have a deep interest in culture and history and art, these kind of destination. Also, I love rainforest. So last year I spent 5 days in Costa Rica, and at least 2 days in rainforest.
Very cool. Did you see any cool animals?
I did some birds,
Nice.
some small reptiles, not very scary, but not something significant.
Very cool. Do you by chance know the most used app on your phone?
Google Map
Nice.
and Spotify.
Spotify. Oh, that's a good question. Who's your top listened to artist of the last year?
I normally I listen to all kind of music, right? Like country music, even jazz, pop music. So I'm not very peculiar in any kind. It depends on who is getting fame. It could be from Taylor Swift to Hank Williams in country music. So it depends.
Very cool. Dogs or cats?
Cats.
Cats. Cubs or socks?
It's a very difficult question. But normally I follow Cubs.
Cubs. Go Cubs, go. Don't tell Billy. Summer or winter?
I like the early part of winter, but not the latter part of winter because of snow.
If you had a superpower for one day, what would it be?
Superpower, I have to think about it.
Would you want to talk to animals, be invisible, telekinesis, be able to fly?
I really want to go into forest and see the behavior of animals.
So talk to animals?
Talk to animals,
Cool.
if I have the superpower, or make myself invisible, right, with my superpower, and see their behavior.
Nice.
This one of my, you would say, one of my desire sometime. Yeah.
What is your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue. And that is all my rapid fire round questions. That's all I have for you. Thank you so much.
Oh,
is there
no,
anything
thank
you'd like
you.
to add that I by chance missed, or anything you want to tell anybody?
Yeah, I think I mentioned. I want to say that my transition from corporate sector to higher education is very it's like a story. And I was so I grew up as an electrical engineer. So by trade, I'm engineer, right? I managed production facilities, manufacturing facilities, and my last position was in the automotive sector. I worked for a big company that still make transmission filters for Ford and General Motor and Toyota. So I was a project manager, and I was responsible for in working with a team responsible for designing and delivering transmission filters to Ford Motor Company, a big project, multi-million-dollar project. One fine morning, my vice president of operations called me, and he said, so the company is, I believe they are still in Des Plaines, Illinois, on the Gulf Road, and I forget the intersection. The company name was SPX Filtran. And he said, we have received an invite to go and give a small presentation at a manufacturing association conference. And can you go and talk about, what kind of skills we are looking for in our labor pool? And I said, okay, I can go. So I gave a presentation, and during the break, I met one of the largest community college in the multi-district, is the city of Chicago. I met with the chancellor, and he persuaded me to join higher ed. And I was very reluctant because I never worked in higher ed. I'm a corporate type of person. And I was on a succession plan to be plant manager in a couple of years, which is a very lucrative job, very rewarding. So I said, okay, give me some time. And I talked to my people I know, I trust, and I receive 0 vote, right? Nobody encouraged me to leave my career, right? However, I decided myself, I say, I want to do something that is meaningful, may not have a lot of money, may not have stock options or, bonuses, but something meaningful. And I left my career in 2005 and joined higher education. And I think that was the best decision in my life. No regret. I'm very happy I made that decision.
We are happy to have you here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Awesome. As you begin this new chapter here at COD, what message would you like to share with the students as their new president?
I would like to say that you pick COD. I think that is one of the best decisions in your career. COD is the right place for you. COD offers a variety of programs and services. Please tap those opportunities. Talk to your advisors. Talk to your faculty members. These people are eager to help support you. And you are at the right place.